My name is Katheryn Gorman, and I'm going to take you through a cord cutting process. So please do not operate machinery or drive a car while you're doing this. Find yourself a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. And just sit quietly. Close your eyes if you would like to, or if you want to keep them open, focus on a spot on the wall or a spot outside that won't move so you can maintain focus. I want you just to focus on your heart, your beautiful humanitarian heart, and imagine it shining like the sun. And just shine that light out, filling your entire heart and then your entire torso with that beautiful, pure love that you hold and are. And then with your next breath, just fill your entire body with that beautiful, pure light. Good. A big inhale. And as you exhale, send that energy right out to your entire energy field. And then send it out to all aspects of you, from across all time, space, dimension, reality, past, present, future, parallel selves, filling all of them with this beautiful light as well. See it going into their cells, feel, imagine, and know it going into their cells, filling them up, so they're totally whole and healed now. That's right. And then bring your awareness back to you, to your beautiful, generous, huge humanitarian heart. So this is a process to cut cords to any trauma. So I want you to focus on your heart, feel your beautiful humanitarian heart shining and wide open as you are held in complete grace and highest frequency now, safe and protected. And I want you just to bring to mind, imagine, and we're just going to work through this quite systematically. So just imagine us to be shown lit up like a neural pathway or a neural network or lots of little files on a computer, any childhood trauma you've experienced. We just want to hold an energy of observing it now. So you're just imagining it. It might even feel like you're making it up. Don't need to go into the details. We don't need to go into the emotions. It's possible you've already dealt with or felt those emotions a lot. We don't need to trigger our nervous systems anymore. Just to bring them up and observe them. And ask your amazing unconscious mind, which stores all of these memories, to just light up all these memories and all the neural pathways that are connected to it. So anything linked to it, connected to it, holding it in place, or that caused it to be there all the way back to its source. So for example, if you experienced a particular traumatic event as a child, there may have been beliefs that you decided, for example, I'm not safe or I'm not good enough. So just ask that all of those programs that you decided that aren't serving you, that aren't truth, that aren't your highest good, that maybe you needed at that time, but you no longer need. Just ask all of these automatically to be lit up as well. You don't need to worry about it consciously or go into it, dive into it consciously. Your unconscious mind has all of this stored and it knows what it is. Good. And then just ask your unconscious mind, just imagine now lighting up everything. If there's any teenage trauma you experienced, might have been rejection, it might have been something to do with having a crush on someone, it might have been feeling inadequate, it might have been a social situation, it might have been something to do with puberty, it might have been a really intense sexual situation. Just imagine and ask your unconscious mind just to light up all of this now, all of the trauma as you observe it and everything linked to it, connected to it, holding it in place so that caused it to be there, all the way back to its source. And if you start to feel anything triggering, just float yourself up higher. Imagine yourself floating up high. So you're up above looking down, and everything that's being lit up is like a tiny, teeny little pinprick spot down below you. So you're up above the emotion of it all. Again, you don't need to feel it anymore. You've felt it your whole life. You've run into it, or you've suppressed it because it was too hard. But now's the time for you to allow yourself and give yourself a gift to release this now. And it's possible that you might have spent heaps of time already in therapy or talking about it with people. So this is an opportunity to just let that go now. That's right. Good. And then just invite your unconscious mind, ask your unconscious mind to bring up if there's any adult, more recent trauma, any traumatic events. You might like to specifically focus in on the last few years because there's been a lot happening on this planet that we've all been affected by, such as the pandemic or COVID or however you refer to that, or corona, and recent wars that have been occurring. And possibly even as an awakened humanitarian, it's possible that you've dived into political events that you've avoided your whole life because you knew it was all just a game. But because of what's occurred with you recently or the last few years, an awakening to this whole concept of the RV, that you've started to follow events, particularly political, that have been traumatic for you to watch or follow. So just light all of this up now. Ask your unconscious mind to light up this. Imagine all of this now and everything linked to it, connected to it, holding it in place, or that caused it to be there all the way back to its source. You don't need to know what it is. Just ask your unconscious mind to light it up and do its job for you, which is to find all of those files that you no longer need. Good. And now I want you to become conscious of your best and brightest, highest frequency timeline that you are on right now. You know the one where there's flow, where there's ease, where there's grace, where there's joy and laughter, and where there is abundance, where there is wealth, where everything that you desire is there in your life and in your future. And then I want you to just become conscious of and imagine, check in if there are any other timelines running which are connected to these traumatic events. And what you can do now, I invite you to collapse. Imagine all of those timelines collapsing now. And then just take that all of those collapsed timelines, and all of these things that you've just imagined, all of these traumatic events, and command them all now into the light. Now, this might be handing them to Creator, to God, to surrendering them, handing them over to your universe for transmutation, for resolution and transmutation. However you work with that is fine. Just hand them all over now. Dissolve them into the light. Ask for them to be transmuted into love. Ask for clarity. Ask for understanding. Ask for wisdom. Ask for any other gifts that you need. And imagine now all of these transmuted energy returning to you exactly how you need it. And if this was a color, what color would it be? First thing that comes to mind. You don't have to see it. You might feel the color. Or you might just know it's red or green or pink or purple. And if it was a shape, what shape would it be? Maybe it's a symbol. Maybe it's a circle. Maybe it's a crown. And I want you to take that colored shape now, this transmuted energy containing all the resources you need now to replace everything you've just deleted and dissolved and transmuted, to replace it now in your cells. So bring that colored shape program, new program with all of its amazing qualities and traits and superpowers. And imagine it pouring in through the top of your head and simultaneously going into every cell of your body now, filling you up so you're totally whole and healed now. And expand it around your energy field if you need to. And breathe it deep into your lungs. Breathe it deep into your core now. And ask it and invite it to push out or release now any final remnants that might be sitting in your energy field that do not serve you and are not aligned with you now on your best and brightest timeline in your highest frequency now. And just ask any final remnants to push out and go up and be dissolved into the light and also transmuted as you replace it, every cell, with this new color, shape, highest frequency, new program now. And I know that most of your cells might have known this concept and these programs and these superpowers that you possess, but just teach and remind the cells that might have forgotten. That's right. Good. And then just focus on your feet now and send right down your body and out your feet, the bottom of your feet, and right down to the core of the earth, this new program, and anchor that into the core of the earth. So maybe it's abundance, maybe it's power, maybe it's strength, maybe it's happiness, maybe it's peace, maybe it's security or safety, maybe it's all of these things or something else. Whatever that program or programs are, new programs, anchor them into the core of the earth now. So you are completely anchored in your new highest frequency now, on your best and brightest timeline, and bring the earth energy up to support that, to ground it in. And if you're aware of this, you can also anchor yourself into multiple dimensions at once. So you can anchor yourself into 3D Earth and 4D Earth and 5D Earth, 7D, wherever you desire. So just allow your mind and your soul to take you wherever you need to go with this process. With ease and wisdom, bringing the energy back up through the earth, through that cord that connects you to the earth, through the bottom of your feet, up your body, around your heart, out the top of your head, through your crown, your sovereign crown, all the way back to source, and anchor it to source. Whatever you call that. Creator, God, universe, divine. And then bring that energy back down, that beautiful, sovereign, connected, highest frequency source light, through your crown, and settle it around your heart. Good. And just become aware again of your best and brightest timeline that you're on. Feel it, hear it, see it, know it, all those amazing, exciting, high frequency, humanitarian, beautiful, graceful, creative events and situations and people on your timeline now. Some of them you know, some of them you're going to meet, you're waiting to meet. Some of the experiences you already have, some of them are coming up soon. And just really feel into and imagine that for a moment. And allow yourself to experience the grace and the peace and the joy and the bliss of this. Just bathe in that a moment. And from this beautiful highest frequency space, it's possible that you will remember that this is your true self and you can anchor and hold this. You already anchor and hold this, and you can revisit this space at any time. All you need to do is go within and imagine it. And that you can set up an alert if you need to, so that if any other timelines pop up or start running, or any other programs pop up or start running that you don't want and need, that are not aligned with who you are, do this process again. You can just imagine them collapsing and dissolving and being removed from your universe. Because you are in charge. You are a sovereign being. You get to choose who shows up in your universe or not. You get to choose what you want to play with and who you want to play with or not. It's completely up to you. You are divine and you are sovereign and you are free. And you always have the choice to create or recreate as you need to. That's right. And so it is.